Hello, welcome to Renee in Tune. This reading is going to be for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Okay. We're going to be talking about the upcoming week. This is a timeless reading though, so whenever you find it, it's for you. Spirit guides and angels, please offer me clear and accurate messages for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What are they needing to hear most right now for the upcoming week of whenever they find this video? Spirit guides and angels messages for Leo. You can check out my website for pretty much anything you need, reneeintune.com. You can find my donation links on that site. You can find links to all of my social medias. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and my name is Renee Intune on all of those sites. And you can purchase a personal reading if you like through my site at reneeintune.com. I am offering tarot classes. I'm also offering beginner 13 signs astrology courses, so you can find those on my website as well. I offer pendulum readings, tarot readings, and you can find me going live often on IG. And I will start to do that here as well at some point. So look out for that. So let's talk about it. For those of you who are interested, I am using the Family Tarot deck here. And I will be pulling a card from the Moonology Oracle deck as well. Spirit guides and angels, please offer me clear and accurate messages of guidance for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Spirit, what do Leos need to hear most at this period of time? Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you. All right. The deck is a little bit stuck, so there may be some things that need to be communicated maybe, or someone's having a hard time saying something. This could be you or another individual in the, okay, Six of Swords, Leo. So we're talking about a movement, okay? Movement. Many of you are just really changing the way that you approach something this week. You're changing the way you approach something, the way that you process it, the way that you think of it, the way that you're absorbing it, the way that you communicate it. Some of you are just really going through big mental shifts and changes in the way that you handle certain things in your life. Some of you are physically moving. You're planning a move. You're thinking about a move. You're moving from one place to another, one home to another, one state to another. For some of you, the Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like your shifts in your mental are changing most surrounding passionate connections. They're changing most surrounding your spiritual journey, and they're changing most surrounding your creativity and your artistry, right? Any way that you express yourself. The Page of Cups is here. Okay, so you are receiving a lot of inspiration. You could even be receiving some sort of pleasant surprise from the universe. This could be in the form of money. This could be in the form of just something that sparks your creativity. This could be an energetic connection with another individual. Energetic connections are pretty much where all of that spark and inspiration comes from. Someone could be coming in for an apology this week for you, Page of Cups. Someone could be coming in to apologize for something that they did. We've got the Five of Coins here. So someone may have left you feeling alone, left out in the cold, disregarded, abandoned, lacking. You could have even lost a job or money, or even money due to a particular connection or particular connections. And I feel like some kind of either replacement of that money, some gift is coming towards you this week, or an apology from another individual. What's in the blockage for you is the Emperor. Okay, so you're trying to level up. You're trying to run a business. Some of you are trying to promote at a position. Some of you are trying to just provide for a family. Really just boss up. But there may be some resistance, like you may have been resistant to certain changes that needed to take place in order for you to get to this level, because the Emperor oftentimes is stubborn, right? I'm a Leo, so we Leos can be stubborn. Okay, this is Aries energy here. We're being asked to take action. We're being asked to take action. Simple as that. I relate to this as well. I resonate with this. So, hopefully this is resonating for you. But there's just some movements and changes that need to be made in order for us to get to where we want to go. But we've been a bit resistant, and it's just time to take action. And we've been resistant not because we're just like, okay, I'm just, I'm stubborn, I don't want to listen. And, yes, we are stubborn, but there's reasons. There's reasons behind that. We've lost a lot. We've lost a lot. A lot has come to our finances, happened within our finances that have been tasking for us. Um, or taxing, I should say. A lot have happened in our relationships that have been losses. And so it's like, we see this, the inspiration, we feel it, it's here. There's a gift trying to come in for us. There's, but we're needing to approach it differently. We're needing to look at it differently. And I do feel for many of you, there will be someone that's trying to apologize to you this week. I feel like you are changing the way that you look at things, though. You're doing things differently. You know that you've been resistant to certain things, and you're now allowing that change to come in. You're now deciding that, I don't want to hold on to that relationship of lack. I don't want to hold on to that relationship of lack with love or with money. And, yeah, fine. That apology is okay. But is it helping me get to where I need to be? Is it, keeping me in an old mindset, an old way of thinking? Yeah, that spark of inspiration is, it's like we have to allow ourselves to feel it. We have to allow ourselves to be open to it, because oftentimes when we lose, we're now then closed off, because many of us want to control the narrative. We want to be able to have control over our emotions, have control over our finances. However, we don't have the control, you know what I mean? And when we're in that place of resistance, or we're trying to keep control over something that we don't have control over, we then block ourselves from things that are coming in. And I feel like there is definitely some type of gift coming in, some type of, whether this is like a money, a little come up in money to invest in your creative journey, your creative opportunities. There's, or there's some opportunity opening up, some energetic opportunity opening up for you. There's a spark of inspiration. There's something trying to change and shift things within you this week, and there's a need to really pay attention to that, and not be resistant, not need to control, and just flow with it, not need to know the outcome, and just follow it. It's very energetic. It's very intuitive based. The Page of Cups are about emotions. Emotions are about intuition. Emotions and intuition are connected heavily. The Knight of Wands is here, more Aries energy. You could definitely be connecting with an Aries, or have a lot of heavy Aries placements. Knight of Wands. You recently have taken action towards something. You took action towards something that wow, Eight of Cups. You took action towards leaving something behind. That's what you did. And I feel like it took you a long time to do that, Leo. I really do. At the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. This could be a relationship that was, there was love there, but there was passion there, and it was very low level. It's like a low vibrational relationship. I feel like you're walking away. It could have been very on and off as well, like on and off. It's just very like passionate, very just, that Aries energy goes in for the win, but then it's non-committal, that doesn't stick around, you know what I mean? Or for some of you, this is your spiritual journey. It's like you feel it, you embrace it, but then you're afraid of it, you don't continue. Or your creativity, you start something but then you don't finish. Passion, this person comes around, they sweep you off your feet, you're in it, it's emotional, it's intimate, but then it's no more, you know what I mean, till the next time, right? But you're walking away from those things. You're like, nah, we're not doing that no more, because guess what, I keep losing, you know what I mean? And you're now at this place where you're like deserving of not just an apology from someone, but that spark of inspiration, that gift to be able to keep moving. But that takes a lot of mental shifts, a lot of you looking at this differently, looking at what you want differently, looking at what you want to accept differently. And getting out of the need to know the outcome, the need to control the narrative, understanding that the universe has a different plan than what you attached yourself to. And you attaching yourself to that is resisting the changes that are necessary to get to where you're headed, to where is your highest good overall lies, right? Let's keep going. Four of Swords. So yeah, you walked away from something that was on and off for you, that was in and out for you, that was up and down for you, and now you're needing to heal. Now you're needing to take that period of solitude. Now you're needing to take that break, that time, that rest, that sleep, that focus on your body, your health, your drainage. Drink that water, stay hydrated. You're needing to gather your thoughts. You're needing to meditate. You're needing to clear your head. You're needing to calm your mind. You're needing to focus on your sacral chakra healing, that chakra in the stomach, right? The stomach area, where when you experience loss as you did, it seeds some type of fear in you, fear of losing. And that fear creates a blockage from you and your creativity, from you and your flow, because there's fear there attached, right? So that's what you're working on right now. That's what you're thinking about right now. How can I get past that? How can I get through that? How can I focus? And you do that by spending more time with yourself, loving on yourself, feeding yourself something different, thought wise, telling yourself something different, reteaching yourself. Um, you do that by allowing your intuition to guide you a little bit more, by actually getting to know your intuition more when you're meditating, spending quality time in solitude with yourself. This could be, focusing on positive self-talk, listening to self-love affirmations, self-care affirmations, even journaling is helpful. But I find that when you're just meditating and spending more time with yourself and speaking, mantras or chants to yourself of positive self-talk, then you start to reteach yourself something in a different way than you originally learned it. We've got the Two of Wands, and this is just moving you into a crossroads. This is moving you into a place where you're going to need to make a decision. You know what path and direction you want to go down, but it's just a matter of, are you going to do it? Because the ball is in your court. You've got the magic. You've got the power. You have everything you need. You're made for it. You're built for it. But are you going to do it? Are you going to go down that path? Are you going to do it? Are you going to take ownership? Do you know what you want? When the Two of Wands comes out, this is not an indecisive person. It's somebody who knows what they want, but isn't going for it quite yet, right? Seven of Coins. So you feel like you're stuck or stagnant. You feel like things are not moving for you, but guess what? You're being put in a period of preparation, a period of evaluation, figuring out where you've been, right? Where you're at right now, where you're headed. Does it look the same? Is it in alignment? Where are you going right now? This is a period of you preparing. This is a period of you really planning, because you're getting serious now about your future and what you're doing and where you're headed, and what in your relationships, and what you're accepting, what you're not accepting. Page of Coins. There's a lot of pages here. Some of you have children, fire sign children, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you have water sign children, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you have earth sign children, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you are like a provider for your children. You're trying to teach them something. You're trying to show them something. You're trying to provide for them. And so this is almost like a process for some of you that you're going through, because you want to show your kids something different. It's like you're heavily attached to your children. You're close to. Some of you have 3 children. I'm getting 2 girls and a boy. It's like, or you could have like, girls. Some of you have a boy. It's like you have ideas. You have tons of ideas, but you have not yet figured out how to fully implement them, how to fully put them into play. Some of you are just needing a break. You're needing some investment money. You're needing something to really pick your idea up off the ground. Page of Coins. And I feel like that's why Spirit's putting you in this period of stagnation, this period of pause. I won't say stagnation. You feel like it's stagnation, but it's a period of pause, because Spirit is asking you to stop whatever you were doing and for long enough to see where this is coming from, because I do feel like you have some opportunity to gain some of the investment at this period of time. It's around you. There's an opportunity there. You just have to keep your eyes open for it, so that you can finally implement and take action on your goals. Or like I said, in Aries reading, you could go back and watch Aries reading if you're connected to an Aries, or you have heavy Aries placements, because there's a lot there. I feel like you could benefit from. It's like you're I lost my train of thought. My apologies. But it's not only like monetary investments. It's like you can find what you have around you and figure out what you can do with it, right? Like you don't necessarily need to have all these extra things. Like you can say, okay, this is what I want to do. What can I use? What do I have already that I can use to put into this? What do I have already? How can I work with what I have to get where I'm going? King of Swords, getting analytical. Okay, some of you are connecting with an Aquarius or detaching from an Aquarius, because there's definitely detachment here. You're definitely detaching from things that have distracted you from where you're headed, from your stability. Some of you are even doing yoga as well. Like you're starting to do yoga meditation or something with your body, even dancing, pole dancing, you know, some kind of, you know, light code activation, something with your body, Reiki healing. You could have done a cord cutting, or energy cord cutting between you and another person. Some of you are definitely using your body for healing. In some ways, there could have been an Aquarius that you've detached from, but many of you are stepping into this is your polar opposite. So you're stepping into your polar opposite energy and balancing it with your own Leo energy. Aquarius is the polar opposite of Leo. So you're getting more into your head and pulling yourself out of your heart just a little bit, not so much, but just enough that there's a balance there between head and the heart. You're getting analytical. You're learning more about your natal chart, your astrology, and you're trying to see how you can work it into your life. How can you use the blueprint that your soul has to navigate, right? To navigate where you're headed. Some of you are opening up to really outer worldly things. You know, where we come from, where we derive from, what do we have, you know, what is our existence like, what is all of those deeper meaning questions. And you're diving more into astrology. Some of you are becoming astrologers. um some of you are getting more into techie stuff. Like if you're starting a business, you're starting to learn how to work with your technology. You're starting to learn how to work with, you know, using online, creating a website. You're doing things like that. You're finding calendars and, you know, stuff that you can use, finding maybe things that are free and it can help you, you know, boost your business in the meantime while you're growing. Because many of you are definitely starting a business and the Three of Cups is here. Okay. Um, some of you, new union is coming into play. Three of Cups. It's like the more you focus on yourself, it's like someone comes in for you. But I don't necessarily, it's not specifically, you know, like a romantic relationship. It could be for some of you, but many of you are just connecting with your tribe. Three of Cups to me is your tribe. You're finding celebration in your life. You're finding reasons to celebrate, reasons to be happy, even though this is rough and things are changing for you. You're finding people that are your people. You're bumping into your soul tribe. You're understanding and learning. Some of you are needing to connect with, step out in nature or build shrines and connect with your ancestors and your spirit guides because they're with you and they're wanting you to see that. They support you. They love you. They're around you. They're rooting for you. They're celebrating with you. You're bumping into your soul tribe. Some of you are having a child soon, or you're conceiving soon, probably within like the next 3 weeks or 3 months, or even 3 years for some of you. You'll be conceiving a child. I'm getting a boy, maybe a little air sign baby or something like that. But it's like this is what's leading you there. None of it is by accident. It's all divine timing. It's all divinely being guided. And you're being led to some sort of union relationship or some sort of reason to celebrate, and or your soul tribe. You know what I mean? Some of you, this is a child, at the conception of a child. You know, you could even have children and there's some unity happening there that you're building for them. But you're needing to be willing to work at it. Knight of Coins. You're needing to be willing towards energy. You're needing to be willing to put the work in, to build on your spiritual journey, build on your creativity, build on your passion, and build on channeling it into something that is conducive for you. Build on you know, your business and by way of eliminating the blockages. Let's get a message from the Moonology for Leo spirit. Expect powerful change. Expect powerful change to be coming towards you, because imagine you're making the changes now. Literally, you're making the changes now. Some of you are using the full and new moon energies to release, doing releasing rituals and to manifest. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. This came out heavily with that emperor being in the blockage. You're trying to control a narrative, and spirit has a specific direction for you. Spirit is redirecting anything that's not for you. So if it's not working out, it's not for you. It wasn't for you. And I know you. I know how you are. I know because I'm that way. I know because I go through that. You have your mind set on something. You can't see outside of that. Your commitment is being tested to you. Okay, so it's like, are you going to commit to this, or are you going to commit to you? Are you going to commit to that, or are you going to commit to you? Are you going to commit to this person or that person, or are you going to commit to you? Your commitments are being tested. And what are you choosing? Are you choosing you, or over things that might be asking you to compromise yourself? Or are you choosing those things? And those are your tests. You know what I mean? And it's pushing you to expect that powerful change and surrender to the divine, because once you do, something new comes in for you that you didn't even see coming. Once you let go and you walk away, then and you heal, and you stop procrastinating, and you stop playing with that, and you start taking action, and you go for it, and you get out of fear, and you leave that, that blockage alone, and you break it down, and you wear it away, and you work out the kinks, and you really do it. Even if it's uncomfortable, you do it. You change your mind about it, and that's it. You just make the decision to change your mind about it. Because the Two of Wands is all about making a decision. Just make a decision. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. Just make the decision, decide, and stick to it. Work at it daily, every day. You have support around you. um it's like you're surrendering to the divine, and when you surrender to the divine, and you open up to that powerful change, and you commit to yourself, right, and you believe in the impossible, blue moon energy, then the impossible comes in. You get a relationship that was way better than that relationship that you thought that you were stuck on. You can open up to career opportunities and possibilities that are so different from what you initially thought was for you. You open up to a spiritual journey that you didn't even realize was as high end as it is. I hope that this was helpful and resonating for you. Check out my website, reneeandtune.com. You can find everything you need there, my social media links, donation links, purchasing my services. I have pendulum and tarot readings. Also, I'm teaching tarot and 13 signs astrology for those of you who are interested in learning. You can find all of that information there. You can find me going live often on my IG. All of my social media links are on my page. So you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all at Renee and Tune. I love you so much. I support you. Let's get it, okay?